some of a delay on everything. Okay. Oh, this is good. Event. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not even sure which imagines in this season are good. Yeah, I don't have the money to be able to test out each imagine and be like, oh yeah, this is the good one. Definitely don't got that kind of money. The fact that I found all those boxes yesterday, I'm very shocked. I think today I'll go, oh, this one. Okay, I remember. This time, don't die in the beginning part. Oh, another series that they actually, no, they did a remake, is of Visit of the North Star. I was actually surprised. It's like, okay, there was, I know they try to remake that like a few times. But at least this one, I think that, I mean, it's just like the CGI maybe. I'm like, I guess that is either going for the that kind of aesthetic style. Oh shit. No. Oh man. Okay. I thought that jump would be enough for me to get enough distance for me to go there, but it was not. I was like, oh, don't worry, I got enough. This wrong. Okay. Yeah, of course I died right here. Just a little closer, I would have been able to use it. You know, at this point, right, if you made the game full auto, as in like, full auto fighting, I wonder if that would be better. I wonder if people want that more. Because I know like was a certain classes besides the ranged whatever, uh the ranger. I think this was the Wimbo, whatever it's called. I think it's the only one that you go full auto, and technically you are better off full autoing, and then just like take off your, I think, super in that, so then you could just, that one you could just choose when to use it. Your grouping skill. Okay. I mean, at this point, maybe I need to start thinking about making that class. Yeah. I heard the sound. Oh, it's like this time. Good. Okay, that works. Oh man, finally today is unstable space 400 times. I think I was a little bit off because the first like week or two I didn't do unstable space. I didn't know like the the pattern of doing dailies and stuff. So I probably missed out on like the first like maybe a month. So I know some people probably got that quicker than I did. Another thing with this game is like it's hard to find out what the player count is because I know people play on mobile and Steam. And was it? Is this on console? I'm not sure. But yeah, I think with that, like kind of like especially with the phone ones, it's hard to tell like what the player count of Blue Protocol is. Because I like when they have like events and stuff, I see quite a few people in the main town. So there was a time where it was like super dead, like even in the main town. But not anymore. Let's see that. And this will be for tomorrow. Then we'll try to like level up the sword. I think all my stuff is at mostly at 16. So, oh man, I have just pretty much a month to get this to my refinements to like as close to 20 as I can. I think that's gonna take a lot. Remember, that's the only thing I use my like life skills on is like whatever I could use to for more refinement. I'm not even sure what the best. I like to go with the weapon, even though I know that's probably is better. I'd better do the other ones first. I think maybe this time I will, since everything's at 16 now. I'll work on the weapon part last. Yeah. I'll use a little bit more common sense and do it that way, I guess. Okay. Flaring up conflicts. I have to go and settle that down. Oh, that's another thing I need to do before, I think the last, like, patch comes out for 14 in, like, October. So after that last patch is when I'll start actually, like, going through and... So if it's around October time, then I can just spend from October until... what's it? December, because January is when the expansion drops, to, like, catch up on everything. So I could kind of like binge it instead of like, a little bit here, a little bit there. Because it wouldn't take me too long to level up my crafters and gatherers. That's the only thing I haven't leveled really. I do need to eventually like one day just go back and do Eureka. Because I think I stopped on the second part. Because no one else was like doing the second part back when I was gonna do it. It's like I think this Eureka has like essentially 4 islands or something like that. I was playing pretty hard during when it first came out. Then when I tried to do the same kind of like leveling on the second island, no one at the time no one was playing with it. Basha was a little bit different. Like, I'm not sure why, but Basha, there's a lot of people playing, and I was able to level up all my classes. I think during that time, I was able to level up all my classes very fast. Yeah, I need to see what is the optimal way to level. I mean, the next one, it's like, the only one that's going to take a while to level will be... Because everything, right, all my classes are at 100. I know when the new classes come out, it'll be at 90. It's usually like 10 under that, right? So it'll be at 90, so then I have to get that. Probably had to do like... I think there is a a deep dungeon in this expansion. I just haven't done it yet. I need to unlock it and all that. I think I'll just do the deep dungeon for that and get it to 100, and from 100 to 110 I'll just do regular dungeons and just expand that. And that would just give me my muscle memory for what the new rotations are a little bit. Yeah, right now I lost my muscle memory for playing Samurai. I probably, like, I could probably get back into it, but I was like, at this point I don't need to worry about muscle memory because the new evolved system, I have to relearn it anyway. But one good thing is if I ever want to play Black Mage, I think the evolved system will help me, because for those who play Black Mage and Final Fantasy, you'll understand that like the rotation, or was it, changes in like every few, like was like every like 10 or so levels. So you have to like know your hotbar. Some skills you just don't use at a higher level, but then you have to make sure it's on there. So if you get desynced down to like a lower level stuff, or you have to still use it. So I think evolved would definitely help with Black Mage. Oh, already got one. That's good. Already better than before. Oh yeah, this is a way better run. Definitely did not mean to do that. Oh. Okay, oh, I thought they're disappearing already. So good. I just got lucky with the ones that are being spawned right now. See, this time was a good spawn, where like nothing went through. Nothing despawned, even though I was getting worse, so I think it was like too far ahead on the phase 2. Yeah, I haven't actually, also another thing in 14 I haven't tried out was the whatever crescent thing. It's like some kind of zone, kind of like Eureka, where you go there and you're on a new type of leveling system. Like, it's kind of like a little mini instance thing where you get to play with other people, but like, you know, your level is like, you have to level from like 1 and up. Even though if you're level, like, no, normally you're level like the max level or something. But yeah, that one I haven't played that one yet. But I do plan on doing that. And I am also trying to get, of course, some other guys into it on the off season of raiding. I think Waffles is actually interested in it because he loves story. Was it games with a rich story? So, and that's why he likes World of Warcraft. He loves the story of that one. So I think once he gets hooked on the story, I think he'll probably be he'll be in it. I don't have to worry about Burrito since he's already in it as well. Honestly, I think once the new expansion drops, I think a lot of people will start coming back to Final Fantasy. Dawn Troll, they didn't really like it as much. I didn't have that much of a problem with it. But I'm also the same person. I liked Stormblood, and a lot of people didn't like Stormblood. I was like, why? Stormblood was good. Yeah, I figure this time I was paying attention. I was locked in this time. See, I'm not even going to go to that one. I know it's good. I won't be able to make it in time. Oh. Oh, I forgot when the next fan fest for Final Fantasy is, so I have to go take a look. Also, for Blue Protocol news, the Bakemonogatari collab is kind of soon. I think it's in early May. So it's like maybe just like yeah, next week. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, I just have zero idea of like if Blue Protocol is doing good or not. I know the player base is small, but they don't. It doesn't seem like they're leaving. So it's like they're kind of like it's like they have like their dedicated small user base. So from here, right, since now because of the whole hype of all that stuff is like down, I think from here, okay, we'll see. The company knows like, okay, this is what the people who are still playing the game, what they like. So from there, they could kind of like do things to be like, okay, what can we make it, or how to make it better? Is what I think. You know what? I should probably look at this first. Yeah, okay. I hate that sometimes when like after you go to certain screens, you can't just walk straight. It like kind of like it either does this thing where you go like only to the side, or you could only like dodge backwards. Don't know why it does that. Okay. Oh, my neck. It was day 3. Cut the grass and oof. Even though I did cut it a lot faster, because it wasn't as long. Even with if it's like motor powered, because it like and bad thing it wasn't as long, but the grass was wet enough to make the inside of the like grass stick on the inside of the lawnmower, which makes it heavier. So it like push it more, even though it has a motor. Because you could tell when the battery's about to die, because like you have to push the lawnmower a little bit more. Okay, we'll go right here, then we'll check. Yeah, I'm also waiting for the next season of Blue Protocol, because there's so many different classes. Like there's that one that you could use like a summon class, right? It has like I think a short knife and a like wand. That's a class. There's the dual axe class. There's a weird like tin class. There's like a weird hammer kind of. It's a weird hammer thing that it was in the first version of Blue Protocol in Japan, made by Bandai. Oh, you guys are just lucky. Oh, you hit me. How dare you? I wasn't going to see. I was trying to be a pacifist. See, I didn't want violence. Violence sought me out instead. That's one. They want to know that. So don't think, oh man, he's violent. I think today I'll also get Wind Rose, the other game that's very much like Valheim. I'll get that since the other guys want to play that on Saturday. I'm not sure if I should record it and all that. It's like, do I really want to do all that? I could just 100% swear there'll be a thing over there, but you know what? Have I ever killed this thing? Oh, my character is just going full psycho. Okay, Dio.
Don't worry, I don't stick any dogs in ovens.
I would hope so. I hope not. But yeah, what's up?
Oh God, I just realized my daughter might be Dio. She told Milk one day, "Don't worry, Milk, I'm not gonna torture Jade." I'm like, what?
It's like,
So the first villain in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, one of the first things he does in the first season is take Jonathan Joestar's dog and stick him in the incinerator. JoJo's.
oh, you're explaining to Milk?
Damn it. It's probably one of the most oddly homoerotic looking styles. That's just very.
So you're explaining this to Milk, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I was like
Yeah, don't worry. I have no questions on whether or not you know what fucking JoJo is.
I was like, or maybe you're doing it for the viewers, like.
I'll just say Dio's the biggest hater anime.
Even if in another universe, he's still a hater. He just
Actually, oddly enough,
he's a bit more chill, but he's still a hater.
oh, his alternate counterpart of the alternate counterpart's a hater. Just not towards Johnny Star.
Yeah, but you know, he just
More
he's just
towards it's more towards Valentine. You know, I should really describe Steel Ball Run. Milk.
for the uninitiated, I think you need to go through the original ones. If you start with Steel Ball Run, they'll be like, what in the fuck?
Honestly, if anyone's starting JoJo, should just fucking read Phantom Blood.
You've been milked.
Then watch
What, part 2?
Something Fighters. I forget what part 2 is called. Phantom Fighters?
No, it's like Phantom Blood. Was it Phantom Blood?
The first one's Phantom Blood.
I find it.
What's the second? JoJo Saga. Battle Tendency.
Oh yeah, Battle Tendency.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name.
Maybe watch Battle Tendency. And
Honestly,
then
watch
the newest version of Stardust Crusaders. Though technically anybody could really just start with Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust I think is the most famous one. Where like, then after you watch that one, you be like, oh, I understand the memes now. Oh, and isn't this like, then they start saying random other animes. Oh yeah, did Stardust Crusader copy them? It's the opposite, bro. They copied Stardust.
Most things copy Stardust. A lot of people don't know that Stardust had was it 1989? It had a prior anime. The problem is the OVA.
They had like 2 OVAs. They had like the bigger OVA and the smaller one that was like just like a few random like arcs in it.
Well, even the bigger OVA only had a few random arcs in it. Like the
Uh,
2012 one had the whole thing, but the original OVA and the other one, like the original OVA only covered the second half of Stardust Crusaders, and even that was condensed. And then
yeah, they
there
took
was
out
some weird
Pet
thing
Shop.
where the second OVA covered the first half, but not very well.
Yeah,
Um,
which is funny because like when they
then
did
they
second,
had the anime, the actual episodic anime that covered the entirety of it, and was incredibly faithful. Maybe even a little too faithful.
I
It
think it was
even like copied camera shots.
in
from
the first
manga.
part they should have just did the like for the when they did the smaller OVA. It's like I think it's crazy that they didn't just because what's the one scene that everyone wants to watch, right? It's just a Dio fight. So I was like,
Yeah. I think like one is safe to watch in like clips and shit. Because and then the battle tendency is fun. Even though Cars is literally bullshit go the character. And then yeah, watch Stardust Crusaders, watch part 4 and 5, then read Stone Ocean.
yeah, was it like the first like Phantom Blood? That was like it's not even that many episodes, so that's why I tell people just to read it or watch it because like it's very short. And once you watch, oh yeah, speaking of old shows, right? They I think I was talking about this earlier. They redid Fist of the North Star. I was like, oh, okay. I think
I
this.
mean, to be honest, kind of needed it.
Hmm?
This is a North Star needed it. Like remake.
I mean, they remade it so many times. I'm not even sure what number remake this is.
Like the original.
I do every once in a while watch the original, like the whole like death scenes. I think everyone even uses it as their like different on their when they're making content, their memes and stuff. The whole like noni, that part. So
Well, the
that's very famous.
very original is like it's kind of like the first season of Gundam, where it's very hard to watch.
I disagree.
It's just rigid.
I disagree. I think the original show. I mean, I'm not talking about the book, right? The original TV show, right? They kind of made it like he goes. It's like episodic, where he goes around. It's like, okay, he's gonna just tear someone up, and so it was like they kind of got out unlike Gundam, where they talk about like the war is hell and all that, right? It didn't really go too much into politics. It's like, okay, Kenshiro walking around, he is gonna punch someone 100 times, and they are gonna blow up. Or sometimes he doesn't even do that. He pokes you, and you die. Either self-inflicted or otherwise. But then the subsequent was remakes. They made those ones a little bit more like Gundam, where they, oh, this is the emotional whatever of the character, and this is what he was thinking, and they kind of to do more storytelling. They kind of toned down the violence, and it was just kind of like it was silly violence in the original, but then with better art style, they made that shit actually kind of gory in the new ones. Actually, especially this one. This one uses like CGI, but people do blow up. In gory fashion.
He appears to be focused on.
Oh, I heard him.
I know. I thought you were gonna be arguing about it on Reddit.
Hmm?
At the same time.
Oh no. Okay, so.
So she's outing you. You're on Reddit right now.
I'm on Reddit. Reddit's how we met.
Well, Milk was
So
also arguing on Reddit.
no, no.
Generally not.
Yeah, she barely ever posts on Reddit. She knows better. I don't know better.
She's like, excuse me, I'm a rage baiter on Reddit.
They're like, it's my secret identity. Just like a troll. No, I don't think I could do that.
My late wife was a rage baiter on Reddit. She got banned for so many fucking.
Ugh.
Usually making fun
I'm
of.
sorry, I just joked about that.
Usually joking about Trisha Paytas or something.
About what?
Trisha Paytas?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who
Probably
that
for
is
the
either.
best. Probably for the best.
Me and Milk, the uninitiated.
So a couple days ago, the specs for the Steam controller got announced, and it was $100. It has TMR sticks, but the rest of the specs are fairly out of date. So a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, this is not worth $100." Other people are agreeing, but you know, this has features that the first-party controllers, like the standard Xbox controllers, standard PlayStation controller, don't have, and even some features the Elite Series and the DualSense Edge don't have, which costs like twice as much as the Steam controller. I brought up that, but there are $80 controllers that have do math.
I would like to interrupt for a second just to tell Azure that I logged into Minecraft today and went to go tend to my chickens to find out that Sadie's pet fox that she named Pongo had eaten all of them. I had like 100 chickens.
Dang.
Meanwhile,
greedy-
Sadie's over there like, and that's what you get for bringing those animals like I told you not to.
Hey, this is my room.
Anyway, so the Steam controller has like a polling rate of 250 hertz. Except like $80 controllers that are made in China have things like the swappable D-pad. The latency is like a fifth of the Steam controller, and the polling rate goes up to 8,000 hertz as opposed to 250 hertz. Mechanical switches and buttons, all that good shit, or $20 less than Steam controller. And this guy was like, "So it's $20 for trackpads on an $80 controller? Sounds fair to me." And I'm like, "No, that's no. The Steam controller's missing all the features that makes the $80 controller worth it over it."
And what did he say when you told him that? Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
They always inevitably have some time.
So are you a mod on that? Was it on that subreddit?
No, God, subreddit.
His modding days are behind him.
No, I've never been a mod on subreddit.
Okay.
I don't want to be.
You were just a
jamming.
mod in games.
Yeah, that's different.
You're a mod of a what game?
I modded. You weren't supposed to tell anybody that.
I did not know that.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
I did not remember that.
I don't know. What
He was
game
a
you're talking-
teenager.
When I was a teenager, I modded a fan-made Bleach game that had role-playing on it. Unfortunately, I saw a lot of things in chat that people would role-play that really shouldn't have been.
Yeah. It's I mean, there was like that one thing there. Everyone was people who are in the fighting game scene, Mugen. Everyone just like made like the craziest character they can. Some like people who just like modded it so like you play as the girl from The Ring, but she's super strong. So So yeah, so everyone modded games back then. Everyone.
I was actually a mod for Sorority Panty Raid. No.
Everyone just stares like, oh
I
no.
was not.
Yeah,
But,
that's what she's saying
know-
now. Oh yeah, that was a joke, guys. Sure it was.
She defended.
Yeah, I never heard of that game. That's weird. Crazy.
I'm still salty about Pongo eating my chickens. He's running around my farm.
I'm like, oh, well, that's crazy. Pongo just, what? Pongo disappeared all of a sudden? Oh, crazy.
Actually, I have an idea. Nope, come back. I need to build
mean,
a hole.
As long as you don't do anything extra crazy, or like later on, you're like, oh yeah, by the way, here's some like no, some food for your character, right? Oh, Dad, thanks. And you're like, yeah, eat that, eat that.
I'm trying to follow him, but he's running away.
You're gonna
But
cook.
in
You're
my
gonna cook 'em?
head, I was like, no, I could. He's in a hole.
Oh, I'll just say, ha ha ha, I cooked them.
No. This is Pongo jail hole.
And that's what I did in Valheim to get tame the wolves. They go up a mountain and I messed up some other monsters came in and tried to get me.
Alright, he's in a hole. 3-block deep hole. It's just a dirt hole. It's okay.
So, oh, I'm gonna accidentally drop some fire inside it.
I give you 6 dirt. I don't know what you'll do with that dirt, but I'm giving it to you. You're welcome.
Pongo will probably just
kind.
end up eating it.
Probably. He has a feather in his mouth.
He's like, oh man,
Like-
those chickens were good.
No. Yeah, she had to make the fence hole double wide.
Pongo's like, man, thanks for the chickens.
So why'd you stick Pongo in a hole when you already fixed the problem?
He's running around. I don't trust him.
Yeah, he's just being a fox. What does the fox say? Well, we can't hear him because he's in a 3-foot deep hole.
3 blocks, thank you.
Are you gonna send it to Sadie and be like, put the money under the chair? Or the fox gets it?
Well, I was trying to get a picture of the thing in his mouth, but as you see, like, he's just moving. It's just a blur. There, can kind of see it on that one. Yeah. He's
No,
just running around in circles.
you just send her a note with the little cutout letters from like the newspaper and like,
Come alone.
Replace the chickens, or else.
said, solve the riddle, or Pongo gets it.
Pongo gets it.
Sometimes when you walk around in any kind of MMO world, then you see some people laying down too close to each other. You're like, what in the? Never mind. I don't need to know. And there's you right away.
Oh, wait, did we tell you about AnimeCon yet?
Besides the smelly people, that was day 1.
Yeah.
Day 1, part 1.
Okay.
Let you tell it and I'll fact check.
I don't know how much I'll remember. So we went to 2 things on the second day. And The first one was like badly read fan fiction, or what? I don't remember the name of the panel, babe.
It was bad fan fiction bingo.
Oh.
Bad fan fiction bingo. And people did have bingo cards, but I think they got them up front. We just didn't grab them. Anyways, so they were reading things of people's actual fan fictions over like the last year or so, and the first one I walked in, I think that's the screenshot Burrito, or the picture Burrito sent you. Like,
Oh, yeah.
meanwhile at AnimeCon.
Well, the one with too many words. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, something about Sonic and some other character.
Just had too many vowels. Apologize.
Was that part of it?
No, that was actually that's too many syllables. Apologize. It's a quote from Borderlands 2.
Okay.
It's usually done. It's usually said while yelling, but I didn't want
Fair enough. So, they're reading this very inappropriate story, but it was
No, I mentioned-
weirdly funny because, like, they were very specific about certain things. They were like, "Oh, this went on for 24 minutes." Like after 8 hours of this, and you're like, "Jesus,
Jesus, Sonic, where'd you get the stamina?
I mean, he does run a lot.
So the
guess
fan
so.
fiction was Sonic working, you know, the blonde mind transfer girl from Naruto,
Oh.
and then they got married.
Oh. Oh.
Sonic's chili dog was just that good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about the supernatural one, hun?
That's my favorite. So that one was hilarious. So, well, I would say the other one that they did, there were only 3. It didn't make sense. What'd you say?
Thank God.
Only 3, thank God. Okay. The one didn't make sense. You said it was Bleach. No, Death Note.
Yeah, it was Death Note.
But yeah, it didn't make sense to me.
Somebody wanted to write a Death Note fan fiction where Light had a secret twin brother named Dark.
The parents were like,
And
yeah, this was going to be the good was a.
apparently they had lots of gay sex. And then even the girls were having gay sex. Nobody in that fucking fan fiction was having straight sex at all.
Well, I mean, to each their
I was
own, I
very
guess.
confused.
Yeah.
I'm also confused with that one. It's like, okay.
They did their best. But okay, the third one was, or maybe that was the second one, Red. I don't remember.
The third one was Death Note. The second one was Supernatural.
Okay, the second one, but the one we haven't told you about yet. It was Supernatural, so if you're familiar with that TV show at all, but with mayhem from like the insurance commercials, where it's like this guy in like a suit, but he's all scruffy, and he's like, "I'm mayhem," and he says things like, "I'm a little old lady on her way to her
Oh,
granddaughter's birthday."
Yeah, I know that.
And he just like wrecked a car or something. Yeah. So it was, if you're familiar at all with the characters from Supernatural, so it was like the main
not
two
really.
brothers, and then one of the angels, the archangels, Gabriel. So he and Sam, I think, were a thing, and then another angel and Dean were a thing. But also somehow like the mayhem guy was there, and he kept on like making mayhem essentially. And like,
I'm a nearsighted moth.
yeah, I'm a nearsighted moth, and he like slapped somebody on the head and then like ran away. Or
Oh no, the nearsighted moth one was he was pressing his face against the window, trying to watch Dean and no, it wasn't Dean. It was Sam and Gabriel doing gay sex bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I clearly did not pay very good attention, but I tried.
I try not paying attention. Unfortunately, I
yeah.
couldn't. It was such a fantastic train wreck.
but it was funny. It was. So like the first one starts out and it like introduces Mayhem, and he does go like he's like chewing on a tree or something on the side of the road, and he goes, "I'm a beaver." That's how it started.
Ugh.
And then what was another one? The old lady was one, and he like wrecked the car, and but the other one was they're sitting, all of them sitting in the Impala, like the car from the show,
Ugh.
and he has a knife and he's about to like slash like the backs of the seats in the back, and he'd be like, "I'm a crazy ex-girlfriend," and it was ridiculous.
See, I would rather have just a whole like fan fiction of like just the Mayhem guy just doing like just narrating random shit like that. Like
Yes.
I'd rather
I
have.
wonder if that spurred that. Like, I don't know. If it's not a thing, it should be. That should be the thing.
Yeah, I would definitely much rather read that one.
But yeah, those parts were really funny. Like, I was dying.
She was. I had to revive her a couple.
Yeah,
Ha,
that,
ha, ha.
yeah, that's. Yep. So did you guys go the other days?
Yep. The right after there was another panel. Called Smash or Pass.
Oh Lord, I know that's gonna just end up horribly. But yeah, what happened?
Well, I will say, what?
Squirrel in here!
What?
Actual squirrel
Mason, why are you yelling like
There's
that?
a squirrel in here, Dad! Boys attacking a squirrel. That's this guy in here, Dad.
Okay, why don't you go in the other room and chill out? Let me deal with things. Yelling at me like that is not going to do anything, but I'll be right back.
What happened? Oh, okay. I mean, I might panic too a little bit, but I heard some sort of scratching, but
It was a squirrel scratching.
apparently I couldn't understand what he was saying because it was
I was like, at least I.
loud.
So,
And I was like, what? I'm also hearing it like in person and then hearing it through Burrito's mic in my ears at the same time. So I was like, I could not understand. Where was it? Is it in your room?
No, it was in the kitchen. So
oh,
running
I
it.
think we're just
Oh.
chilling in the
Bro.
kitchen.
Like making a hole in the walls.
Oh, okay. So there's a squirrel in our kitchen apparently. Somewhere.
It's better than a snake in your boots.
Like a baby.
Look like a baby squirrel.
No, it's young.
A young squirrel. Okay. Well, we would prefer 0 squirrels. Meanwhile, Jade is still sitting between my legs. Like she's like where my footrest is.
So she's not going to
She's
deal
not
with the.
moved throughout that. Yeah. She's not going hunting. Also, bud, it is 9:38, which is 38 minutes past your bedtime. I know you just got
I was trying to get a drink.
I know you just probably got a little bit of adrenaline going with the squirrel thing going on. It was pretty funny. So again, I had sound from you saying it, but then also it was coming through your dad's mic, so I was like hearing it twice, and I couldn't quite understand what you're saying. I thought you said there's a girl in the house. I was like, why is there a girl? Like this is all going through my head. Girl, squirrel, like that. You know, that's some similar.
That's a lot scarier.
Oh, there was a squirrel stacking.
Now Sadie's awake. Oh my god. All right, go back to bed,
I
guys.
need
We'll
a drink.
okay. Well, get the drink, then go to bed.
Guys,
Okay, put your bonnet on, then go lay down and go back to bed. Oh, okay. Good job. I'm glad you did it. Go back to bed. Yep, I heard him yell too. We're okay. It's just a squirrel. It's just a squirrel. They will find a way in when they want a way in. They're clever like that. They that's their instinct to be able to burrow and dig and do things. So They wanted to find a house. They found a house to be their house. Potentially. I don't know. Maybe it's snuck in a window. Who knows?
Yeah, it just has an extra key to the house. So, oh. It's like, yeah, you didn't know? I'm your new landlord. Like, what? Or maybe this is one of those things, right? That's mayhem.
That's mayhem.
Yeah, I'm a squirrel just rummaging in your kitchen.
Please say that when he gets back. Please, 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 please.
Will do. Little does he know, or if the comeback's like wonder here.
Do you need help, babe? I think it's a mouse.
Hmm?
I think it's a mouse.
Oh.
This is my theory. It's probably just because I grew up in the country and shit like that happened here and there.
Yeah, to
I
me,
mean,
long
obviously,
as,
I don't want mice in the house, but
long as it ain't no spider, I'm good.
we will survive. It will be okay.
It's one time I was somewhere else, and at the corner of my eye, like I saw, like, no spider, right? Then I was like, oh, okay, then whatever, spider. Then I came to the realization, like, wait a minute, if I could see it from, and I was just like this far away and all that, right? It's like, oh fuck, that spider was huge. And then after that, I could not sleep.
Oof.
And no, that wasn't like
So-
that wasn't this house, but I was, and when I was still in the military, I saw a big ass spider.
I will say wolf spiders are good. Like, obviously, if I see one, I'm probably going to freak out too. But they are supposed to be good. I'll just be like, oh, someone get it, please. Thank you.
Yeah, they're too big for me. Nope. I was like, as long as they don't get anywhere near me, I'm like, okay, I don't mess with it. But if they want to, like, no,
That's okay.
if they want to start a fight, I'll be like, I will scream and run away. An elegant scream. I'm just gonna let you know that.
So I have a wolf spider story, and it's embarrassing for my brother, so I'm going to tell this story. But, that's right, Brandon. Anyways, so...
Damn.
I've told stories about my brother before. He is a turd. Like he is in this story. Anyways, we went camping. I remember it was the year before my freshman year of high school. And so my brother was in high school. He must have eaten something that did not agree with his stomach. And he had diarrhea at one point while he was on this trip. And instead of like washing his underwear like a normal person, or like in the sink or something, like on the campground with a hose, I don't know, he decided to we like washed our clothes like on the trip a little bit, and he decided to stick his dirty underwear inside a pair of my pants that was drying on a clothesline
Oh,
outside.
no.
And then we go at the end of the trip and we're like taking the clothes off the clothesline, and out of that same pair of pants, a giant wolf spider climbed out. Like I don't know if I saw the wolf spider first or whatever, but I just remember my brother's underwear being tucked in there, and it was weird. And then we are like, ew. And my mom's like, don't do, like, Jesus, don't do that. But yeah, when we tried to take it off the clothesline,
Oh, yeah, that. Oh,
giant
yeah.
spider like climbed out of the pants.
Yeah,
Good
fuck
thing
it.
I wasn't putting them on.
I'd have been like, oh, gotta burn the whole pants. Yep.
Yeah, goodbye pants. No, I don't remember being that, like, I remember being surprised, but not like freaking out, but just like, and then underwear too, so gross.
I would be freaking out. I'll tell you that right now. If I see a big ass spider, I'm like, oh, nope. This place is unsafe. I'm gonna have to leave. So
And I don't remember knowing what a wolf spider was back then, so I probably didn't know and wouldn't have been able to
Another name for that was the. I'm, I'm not sure if we're talking about the same type. Are they also called the huntsman spider?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Those are the big ones that eat like birds and shit, right?
They can, I think.
Yeah, definitely not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see
Well,
something.
I think it depends on the. There's probably different versions of that particular type of spider, and I don't know if any of that kind live in the U.S.
I
I'm
saw
not
a
doing it, but-
video before. I'm not sure if it's the U.S. or where it's from, but there was a spider. There's a bird going right, like it was pretty fast. The spider like jumped and grabbed it mid-air, and I was like, "Nope, too much. I had enough of the internet today."
Ooh.
After that, I was like,
The second cat is jumping down from her perch. I think she's off to check out what the action is.
"Oh, the cat would be like, oh, hard about this huntsman spider thing or wolf spider stuff," and cat's like, "Nah, I'm not about that life."
No,
Yeah.
this is the one that we think has caught stuff in the past. So. See?
I was like, I can't hang out with anyone with like weird ass pets, especially if I think they're kind of like a person that's like clumsy and just, I'm like, nope. Like, oh yeah, I have a pet snake. I'm like, oh, that's cute, whatever, right? And if I think the person's very clumsy and all that, I'm like, I'm not gonna be anywhere near you in your house with your pet snake because I think you're clumsy and you might let that thing out and it might come after me. Worse when it's spiders.
nice.
Oh, I have a pet spider. I'm like, you're a psychopath.
Like, well, see ya. No, so my ex-friend, my ex-roommate had a spider. But
Okay.
it was because her last roommate, who also left, and then she like claimed he stole money from her and all this other stuff, and he was such a bad roommate. But she's also the person that later admitted that she literally let her cat into his room and shut the door so that it would piss and shit all over the place.
That's
And
why, like,
So, yeah. Well, anyways, he had 2 tarantulas, and he left one of them at the house. So she had a pet tarantula. But then, right before I moved out, I ended up seeing a note on the counter because I hadn't seen the tarantula in a long time. I thought maybe she kept it in a room or maybe in her office or like I have no idea. I just hadn't. It was on the windowsill, like it downstairs for a while, and then it was gone. So I don't know if it died or whatever. But she never told me it died. But on a paper, in the kitchen, on the counter, it's had spider taxidermy ? Written on it. So she might have been planning on taxidermying the spider.
huh?
Yeah, I'm talking about Nikki. So,
That is yeah. I mean, at least you didn't have anything like animal that's bigger and stronger. Like someone's like, oh yeah, I have a pet monkey.
Yes,
I'm like,
survived.
nah.
sorry I didn't hear that because Burrito was shouting at the same time. He said the squirrels survived.
Oh, so it was a squirrel
We'll
then.
get the real. We'll,
Hmm?
we'll get the real story.
Was it the? Oh yeah. Oh, I said like, at least your roommate or anyone you know that they don't have like a pet monkey or something, a pet primate. That would be scary.
Who did? Wait, okay.
Hmm?
They're talking at the same time, so I only heard a little bit of it.
It's nothing. I was thinking, damn squirrel. He was like, me hungry, me want squirrel.
Oh, your cat would try to go after the squirrel.
Mash him, stick him in a stew. I don't know what stew Coraline be. Should try. All right, go to bed.
Night night, bud.
Alright.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh,
She's
we,
Oh,
earning her
squirrels are
keep.
roommate.
might be like, oh, we need to up the security in this house. You know what we got? What we need, guys? to up the
Shit's getting
security.
squirrely.
That's what we need to was to have a better like the security and perimeter of the house. We need a ballroom.
Yeah, so the squirrel hid in a TV box. So I drugged the TV box down the basement door and then shoved the TV box down and opened the flap, and the squirrel just ran out.
So it's not just a regular squirrel; it's a solid squirrel.
Yes. It was almost solid stew.
Oh,
Like, I walked in the room and Coraline looks at me. I'm like, okay, Coraline, you can leave. She just walks out. And,
She's like, okay.
oh, he's got it, I guess.
Sure.
Hmm?
Do it.
do it now.
Do it now.
Yeah. So I'm a squirrel inside your TV box, creating a ruckus. I forgot what else he says.
Oh god, I hope no gay sex is involved in this one.
Oh God.
Then a big squirrel man comes on, looks at you with a burrito, and be like,
I'm gonna gobble your nuts.
oh.
Please don't.
Then was a Milk just hear random screaming. Like, I wonder what's going on. She goes, sees that, closes, backs up, closes the door slowly. Okay.
I'm out.
You want to hear what the squirrel heard as I started moving the box?
See, as we know from part 4, right? Animals with stands are pretty terrifying in that world.
Just skipping over Iggy?
I mean, Iggy was not terrifying. He was cute. When later on, he was kind of normal at first, but then they actually cutified him even more. He got a glow up.
Okay, so Iggy is probably a Boston Terrier. With the way he was
Iggy
drawn,
is a type of dog.
yes, Iggy's a dog, a literal dog with a stand.
Pretty much, he's like a dog with superpower.
Yeah. Basically, Persona 4 would shamelessly copy it. So,
I did not process any
or
of what you
Persona
guys just
3
said,
would
but
shamelessly copy it later. Iggy is drawn like you would think a Boston Terrier would be drawn in anime. Or in a realistic anime. Super fucking ugly.
okay.
But then as the party actually starts liking him, he starts getting drawn in a cuter style.
Mm,
And looks more like some kind of weird fucking creature. It's really cute.
It's no weird
And-
creature, but it's cute.
Yeah. You know? I don't know how else to describe him. Like, he gets big fucking ears.
And in that same, I think around the same time they make him look cuter, they tear him the hell up because another
Unfortunately,
superpowered
hear
animal.
this.
No, actually, he doesn't hear that part.
And then gets killed by a secondary villain.
His name and the secondary villain that kills him is called Vanilla Ice.
Ice, ice, ice.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, nothing to do with it.
I mean, the whole musical reference. That would be
Kind of funny. Retroactively,
gotta change his
Vanilla
name.
Ice was basically Diet D4C, but
Then, I mean, the... What?
it was basically Diet D4C.
Is he, though? Because...
He basically hid inside an armor that was kind of, its own little pocket dimension thing. I was more saying it was like basically an ultimate defense kind of thing.
Oh, because I was like, technically, the one that's more like Vanilla Ice the hand, because his hand could do that. It's just the user of that ability is so stupid. He's not able to capitalize on his cool ability.
Okay, so in the JoJo Bizarre Adventure would
It's bizarre.
give power scaling for stands what they actually did in data books afterwards. Because JoJo did a lot of show don't tell. And then sometimes it would just tell you anyway. But basically the description was technically this guy could be infinitely powerful because there's no limits on his stand ability, but he's really, really dumb. So he just can't use it properly because he's really fucking dumb.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hate for that to be like my like favorite text, where like someone's like, oh, it's like, oh, this guy could be super strong, but he's dumb as bricks. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep. Literally, there's no
guess.
limits to what his stand could do. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have the brain power.
It's funny because he started off as kind of a villainous character, but that kind of flew out the window because you know.
He's really dumb, and you don't want to beat up on it. No.
I mean, people beat up on him all the time, but if only he could just use his ability better, he'll be an actual threat. But then most enemies are like, yeah, I'm glad he's dumb.
I might make her watch Steel Ball run for me once it gets actually serialized. As anime.
We'll see how long that takes. 'Cause that we don't know when. Was it when they're officially gonna like no? When did they say they're officially gonna release it?
Oh.
Fall.
Let me explain. Let me describe Steel Ball Run for you. The President of the United States and a random super rich guy who married a 14-year-old. And it's more innocent than it actually sounds. Start a cross-country horse race. With a very like, you know, oh, you're gonna be rich for generations kind of prize. Really it's a front to find the parts of the corpse of Jesus Christ with power and fortune.
I hear the words you were saying.
Yes.
I do not understand them together.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's a horse race that is a thinly veiled attempt to find the parts of Jesus Christ.
He's making you watch these things and showing you like the most bizarre like anime. Like I think was that you should just try to get her anime level up by like watching more normal shit. Like Steel Ball 1
She
ain't
is watching
normal.
shit. Only.
Normal
I
shit
just think
normally.
it's funny to basically describe it in its most rawest form without the context because it just sounds insane and bizarre.
I mean, it is called.
But it's also JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It is pretty fucking bizarre.
It's in the name.
Yep. And then you get to part 9, and part 9 is, you know, that main character just wants to get filthy fucking rich.
Yeah, he wants to make money.
Yeah.
It's funny because he's essentially like the reincarnation of this other guy who the original version did become Giorno became rich because he became a mafia boss. But he
The way
he hates selling.
the way
hates
it's
drugs.
explained is that a lot of the characters from that part, from the parts that seem like the reincarnations, only some of them actually are. So Joe Dio is kind of like he's not really a reincarnation of Giorno. Like
It's
there's
not
only
delivery,
some
it's
characters
DiGiorno.
like it's a guy that starts with an R. Ronan?
So Rohan.
Rohan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rohan is that's an actual reincarnation. And then
Yeah, it's
Johnny Joestar is the analog, like, you know, he's a stand-in for Jonathan Joestar. But unlike Dio and Diego Brando, he's not a reincarnation of Jonathan Joestar.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Almost like how like was a
but there are actual reincarnations.
yeah, almost like the whole Zappelli. He or Gyro is not really a reincarnation of anyone. He's just from that family line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Milk, watch more normal stuff.
We started trying to watch Has Been Hotel. No,
No,
the other
Hello
one.
Boss.
It was not good.
Yeah,
Which one?
I watched it back in 2019, and I think I got a lot further to where I started to enjoy it, but then, like, trying to watch this old shit is humor that I've probably matured out of.
But why
I-
did it say it was released last year?
Because, so it was released on YouTube originally, and then they went back and updated the animation quality, and then re-released it on Amazon.
Gotcha.
I know this was the Has Been Hold. I know of it. I've never actually watched it.
Has Been Hotel is like a musical.
Yeah, that's all I know. Where it's like oh, it's a musical, I guess. I only know about it because some people who really like one of the characters in it, they really like the character, and they were like, "Bro, you need to watch this." Well, she's not saying bro, you need to watch, but same thing. Where she's like, "You need to watch this series." I'm like, well. Then I was like, "Okay, let me look at the characters." I saw I'm like, "Is this one right? Is this one right?" And she's like, oh, "How do you know?" I'm like, yeah, I figured. Certain friends, I know what they're like. They show me a show, I know what their type is. I'm like, it's probably this one. It's like, what? I was like, that's
I
what
only
you
know
want.
of the show because of Anime Con last year. We went to a panel about the show, even though neither of us have seen that show.
Yeah, I've only seen Hello Boss, which is kind of a spin-off, but not really.
I heard of the name. I've never watched it either, so I don't know anything. I don't know the stuff.
He pleads the fifth.
I would say it's a lot of millennial humor, but not the good kind.
I mean, that's what kind of was it?
Edgy internet humor. There you go.
What you call it? What's that one of their series? Borderlands 3, where like they try to no, that wouldn't be a good example.
Yes, actually, that is the best example you could have come up with.
No, remember there's one that's even crazier. One of the Watchdog series, like the last one I think they made. That.
Yeah, kind of like that. And there's a lot of like sex jokes.
Yeah, cringy.
A lot of
sex
just
jokes.
yelling insults.
Uh,
You know how it goes.
yeah, it just makes you go like, oh.
Yelling makes it more funny and then Borderlands took that too far.
They
Like it was
couldn't.
funny with the one guy, but
They couldn't do that with the. Was it like? They couldn't keep the charm of Borderlands 2.
yeah.
I think Borderlands 2 is probably like the peak of it. Oh, so how about your other days of Anime Con? Did you just go to those ones?
Yeah.
That went pretty well.
Was there?
He went one more time than I did, though.
Yep. I went to go get Prince and stuff. With the lady.
Gasp.
But what about the parking on that day, babe?
Yeah, parking was bad because
We told him
The
about the trolley,
way-
I think.
yeah, they had the trolley, except there was even more people. So presumably you'd be able to park like, maybe there'd be enough spots. There was not enough spots. And then they started ticketing people that parked along the back street. even the parts that weren't in front of people's houses. And then
Oh.
they started ticketing the subdivisions where people would park on that side of the road, which was understandable. But they were also ticketing that main road that wasn't in front of people's houses, which made no goddamn sense. Parking was getting insane where people were parking in the middle of, like, you know how parking lots will have the 2 lanes. Like every, like, let's say it's like a kind of like a rectangle parking lot, and then the 2 sides are like the going horizontal into the vertical rows,
Yeah.
people were starting to park in the middle, like not the middle of that road, but like in that middle part in between each vertical row of like the median, I guess. They're starting to park on that part, on the horizontal parts. So it was only 1 car through, right?
Yeah.
So some dumbass had a giant ass fucking truck. Well, this wasn't the dumbass. The other guy was dumbass. But he parked his giant fucking truck in the parking space like he should. A car parked in the median part. So if, for example, I was trying to drive through that, my car had less than an inch of clearance.
They do that, like, even when I'm at the VA, depending on certain, I mean, but those kind of people are like, so some of them are so old. But yeah, I've seen that before where it's like it makes you, first you think like, oh man, this guy, he's parking like a dumbass. Then you look at the people like, so wait a minute, why is he parking like? Then you look at the other cars like, oh no, this car started it. And then everyone had to like subsequent to like, offset this one guy's stupidity, had to do that. Like, oh.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, that's why, like, back when I was in Hawaii, I think we just Ubered over to where the Anime Con was, or Comic Con was. Anime. Yeah, it was, I think that was Comic Con. But, yeah, compared to that one, I think that was my, technically 3rd Comic Con I ever went to, which is funny. I only went to Comic Con stuff when I got into the military, because I went to one in Connecticut, because the other guys were like, oh, pretty much, they're like, yeah, you need to come with us, right? I'm like, well, where are we going? Don't worry about it. So then it's like, oh, then later on,
that's a red flag.
Yeah, just like, then I found it
Don't
was
worry about it,
Comic-Con.
man.
Yeah, that's just typical,
No.
it was very typical military. I was like, what are we
Conned
doing?
into going to the con.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh, this is what a Comic Con. Then I went to one in Guam. It was very small, but it's funny to me because some of the people I thought were like, no, they pretended like they don't. Yeah, I don't really care about anime and stuff, right? And they're like all dressed up and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you didn't like anime and stuff. He's like, don't tell anybody about this. It's like, don't worry, I'm not that
Anime's
guy.
gay as I get dressed in anime.
No, there's a lot of people on submarines. The reason why they got into anime after they like go through their when you're underway for like so many months at a time, after you go through your whole like list of like different movies and whatnot, eventually they're like, okay, I'm really bored now. Oh yeah, these anime nerds. I'll ask them for like some like shows and stuff, right? And then they get like even more into it. And like later on, they're like they could pretty much answer trivia about the anime and stuff. I'm like, oh, you know this, right? I'm like, this is common sense. I'm like, I don't fucking know that. What are you talking about? He's like, but I thought you're Asian. I'm like, bro, I'm not in the like every time something happens in Japan, they don't fucking call me up. Hey, bro, this is gonna be happening. We need to run it by you real quick. Like, I don't have that kind of pull.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that'd be great if I did, but I definitely don't. No, because sometimes they'll be like, there's an anime with a ending they don't like. They'll be like, oh, bro, why did this happen, right? Why is Japan doing this? I'm like, they're looking at me like I'm the fucking person that's like, like green lighting that. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know.
They didn't ask me.
Yeah, they didn't ask in my opinion for that one. Like, it's funny thing is like, I joke about it, but there's some people that were generally upset about different shows. Getting mad at me about it. I'm like, bro, I'm not the fucking writer of the show.
Aren't you the ambassador to Japan?
I was for our no submarine. I was one of the
He
ambassadors.
literally was.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I tried, man. I tried. I stood up for you.
Yeah, I was like, man, he was actually spot on. That's what I was like, damn it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
God damn.
I was like, oh, does he know? Did I say the story already? Oh, yeah. I was. There's another incident where our captain at the time, where it was, oh, yeah, we're going to do this one thing where this was back when I was like very, very new. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to like, work with these like 2 different countries, and then we're going to have this one, like, set up these games and whatnot. So he made me do it. I was like, okay, whatever. And like it was me and some other people were all doing it, and then it wasn't the captain, because the captain was kind of a dummy. It's like one of the no, I think it might have been like the second in command with XL, right? He came to me and said, "Oh yeah, you think this is a good idea to do these kind of move stuff?" I'm like at the time I was like, yeah, whatever, right? I was like, what 2 places are like are you doing these little like events and drinking and all that stuff, right? I thought it was like Canada and Australia, which I'm like, oh no, they're chill. So, oh no, it's Korea and Japan. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you trying to kill us all? He's like, those 2 countries hate each other, and you're gonna do as a competitive sports and drinking too. So yeah, I feel that I stopped the international incident from happening. That was the first time. The other time I was an ambassador to the Japanese submarine, and I was translating stuff, and I did pretend that I didn't speak Japanese at the time. The only person who caught me was the I'm not even sure what his position is, but he's like the highest military official of submarines in Japan. But he figured out, oh, you are pretending to not speak Japanese. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, keep on pretending. But he's also the man that loves Twizzlers. And he said, oh, I love Twizzlers. It tastes like America. You mean it tastes like shit? But
No, Twizzlers taste amazing. You shut your whore mouth.
no, it tastes like shit. Yeah, it tastes like
The fruit fill, the
I'm not talking about the fruit
fruit
filled
filled
one.
Twizzlers are great.
No,
Yeah.
that's not the real Twizzlers, right? That's something
Yeah,
different.
it's not the fucking candy jerky.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. It's
Yeah.
like not the fruit filled. So
Take
that's,
your
I don't
lish.
even consider that to be Twizzlers anyway. That's something completely new and good. But yeah, just the normal, like he likes the original type of Twizzlers. And I was like, nah, something's wrong with you, man. But another good thing is because they thought that I was just a typical American, they would like serve me Japanese food, which I eat, right? And it's like, oh my god, you're good with raw fish? You're good with this food? You're good with this? I'm like, oh my god. And he gave me a lot. They'll actually wake me up like, hey bro, we made this one new recipe. You want to try it? I'm like, sure. To me,
You're just having a good time, and they're like, let's see if we can torture him with food.
oh no, they were like, oh, since he likes it, right? No, they went like pretty much on a Japanese submarine, like they all a lot of them take turns cooking, so almost like just the general staff, the people like working on it, all know how to cook. And
Oh, so you knew it was going to be good. You're like, yeah, heck yeah, bring it on.
oh yeah, I was super stoked to go there. But this the other guy, that was a officer that was on the boat. He was very racist. He was like, oh, I hate this fish heads and rice shit and all that kind of stuff, right? He was saying racist shit to the Japanese crew, thinking the Japanese crew couldn't speak English. Every division had a pocket translator. A lot of them people forget, unlike American submarines where you don't need to go to college to be on a submarine, really rare. Even their enlisted people, these are like, to be in the self-defense force of Japan, right? Most of them are college educated, and they're like pretty much the cream of the crop to go there, because they don't really need like a strong like a big military like America does, right? So like this guy, this American officer that I used to work with, who's very racist, he's the type of person that would be like, no, yell like profanities in English on the train, but it's like, bro, everyone fucking understands English. Just like how like, a foreign, like, no, in America we have to take a foreign language to like graduate. In Japan, that's English. Most people understand English, right? A lot of Japanese people are shy, but they generally get what the hell you're saying. So yeah, this guy
That's
did
just
not.
insane.
Yeah, this guy didn't get that right. So like because he was being so awkward, and the staff could tell like he's racist and stuff, right? They're asking me, like, is he something wrong with him? Oh no, he's just racist. And like, oh, I told him, hey, you know what the stuff he doesn't like to eat? So I just kept on telling him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And they're like,
Oh, they're like, oh, gotcha. And then they understood the assignment. Yeah, to me, it was like a dream cruise for like, I think I was there for like two weeks. It was a dream cruise. Like all I did was just like sleep and eat. Like then every once in a while, like was just like do small talk with everyone. Like the whole sonar system, kind of like, oh, this is what I think you should do it like this and do something like this. This is how we do it, but I think you guys are doing it pretty good too, so don't worry about it. And that's all I did for like those 2 weeks, and yeah, it was super chill. Got to eat all these exotic foods.
I listed the Android handheld I'd sent to get repaired a while ago. And this guy is asking me questions that he could answer if he looked at the fucking listing.
Oh.
Which includes, does this have a camera? No, it's a gaming handheld. Does this have an SD card? No.
Oh no. Is
Why you asked me this?
Oh man, people who ask those kind of questions, like, look it up.
What's the lowest you'll take? I just say the listing every single time.
Oh, that was him messaging you. How about this? How about this? How about this?
will you pay me to take it?
Oh, that's what people who don't know percentages were like, oh, this is like, no, 200%. It's a 200% discount. So they're giving you money? Huh? So they're giving you money? Huh? I'm like, oh no.
I think my favorite one is when people are like, oh, will you take PayPal? And I'm like, no, cash.
Cold hard
Why would
cash.
I take PayPal so that you can fuck me over right away?
Yeah, you can like take it back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they try to do that in like different so like those was it loot box games, and they try to like no take it back, and they just get fucked because their whole account gets banned because they're doing like like that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's always funny when people do it. It's like, oh yeah, I could game the system. Like, you know what? Is it worth it? It is crazy to me. So no, I forgot how to find like how many or number of boxes I could find, or how many I found so far, but I have been finding some in the other places recently. So I'm like, oh okay, maybe I could finally get to Milk's numbers over here.
Heck yeah. I feel like I was on like 750.
Oh yeah, that's what I just don't remember how to actually see that number. That's the one back there. It's like, I know Milk told me before, I just can't remember it. But I have been finding it. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, let me just run around the main town, right? Because you never know. Then I find one box. I'm like, oh, I've been doing that for a few days. I've been finding like in the main or the first area. I've been finding quite a few random boxes, like one or two here and there. I'm like, oh man, look at that.
God did it. Did it.
It's like one day I'll reach Milk's numbers. One day.
I was just determined. I'm bored. Crawling.
Oh,
Yeah.
determined. I thought you said I'm just a German.
What?
I mean, technically, I have German ancestry.
That you do?
It's literally my last name.
It
It
is.
means king in German.
Means what?
King in German.
Oh no, she just docks herself. No.
Oh shit. Well.
Well,
You
you don't
know-
know how it's spelled.
If for example I took your last name, Be king.
Oh, no, you're gonna be a moon. Oh no.
Then again, my last name means fucking royalty in Spanish, so. Ugh.
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, I'm
My
I'm so
daughter's
glad I stopped
name means
myself from.
princess, and that was an accident.
So glad I was about to be like, oh yeah, my name means like, oh yeah, why am I trying to dox myself too? Nah.
The way I said it is so esoteric that searching for that wouldn't get my last name.
I mean, for like for them to figure out Milk's name, they'll have to like watch the archive, so that everyone's, especially like the never mind. I'm not gonna tell them how to do it.
Yeah. Could you not dox my girlfriend?
I know. I was.
I mean,
like,
technically,
and
the
for a
person
second,
who
I'm like,
doxed her
I kind of want to
first.
say what my name is, like what it means for all the names, but now I'm like, well, now I can't. Dang it.
Hold on a second. Let me first go to the main town. I'll just end the stream first. Let me do that. Let me go do that.
It's pretty cool. Like it's, yeah.
Let me go and do that real quick, since I'm close to where the main town area is. Okay. And guys, whoever's still watching, would end it today before we all just end up doxing ourselves. So
Every little bit of information that goes out in my head, it's like.
with that, everyone, like and subscribe.
Perfect.